If you're on Social Security or disability benefits, there are new rules that are going to effect in January, and there are things that you have to do now in order to prepare. And I have all the details for you in this breaking news. Now, you cannot delay because this can affect your check. And if you don't want your Social Security check delayed for a month or two, then you need to pay attention to this breaking news and the steps that you have to take now in order to prepare for these changes that are about to happen. Plus, there are 5 changes that are coming up that the president is supporting that are in Congress right now that could increase your Social Security benefits, that could put more money in your pocket. I want to bring those details to you in this breaking news story that I want to present today. My name is Kwame Kwade. I am a government benefits expert. For 15 years, I've been helping seniors get the retirement benefits they deserve. I create content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other personal finance issues, both in and out of Congress, that affect your retirement and your personal finances. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you're here. Do me a quick favor, go into the comment section and let me know your city and your state, because I like to know where you guys are watching my channel from. Now, if you've been watching my YouTube channel for a while, welcome back. I am glad you're here too. We have a lot to cover. And I want to put today's video in 2 categories. There are things that have already happened that you need to be aware of, and you need to take action now in order to avoid a delay to your check. And then there are things that are about to happen in January that is going to also impact how much Social Security benefits you are going to receive. But most importantly, for those of you who have been waiting for a Social Security increase, like a real increase, I'm not talking about just the cost of living adjustment. You've been waiting for a real Social Security increase because of the inflation that we are all experiencing, because you felt like the last few years, seniors have been struggling and have barely kept up with their bills. Well, I have great news for you. There is legislation before Congress right now that, in my opinion, and I've been doing this for 15 years, is the best opportunity to put real money in the pockets of seniors, especially seniors that are receiving Social Security benefits of $1,300 or less a month. So stay till the end of this video because I have a lot to cover here. So let's start with what has already happened. Now, here's the thing. On September the 30th, because of President Trump's special executive order, the Social Security Administration made a big change to their policy, and now it's impacting millions of seniors who are all of a sudden finding themselves in a situation where their Social Security check are not arriving because they haven't made this important change. And so I am going to go to the Social Security website and bring this to your attention. So let's go there right now, and I will share my screen with you, and then we'll talk about it. So the Social Security Administration released this memo in July, and basically they are transitioning to electronic payments. Now you may be thinking, don't doesn't everybody get their Social Security check electronically? Actually, no, there are over 5 million people that get government benefits by check. And so President Trump issued an executive order that eliminated that option, and instructed the Social Security Administration and other government agency to only issue benefit payments by electronic means. So if you are a senior or you know somebody that has been getting their Social Security check by mail, they are in for a rude surprise, because in October, their check is not going to come in. They're going to be waiting for that check in the mail, and it's never going to come in. I've already gotten people in the comments to some videos that are already saying that their October check has not come in yet. And so the point is, what do you do? What do you have to do in order to fix this? Well, I'm going to tell you about a government website that can help you um, change your Social Security from paper checks to electronic payment. It is called the Go Direct website. And so here's what the website looks like. And if you're receiving government benefits by paper check in the mail through the US Postal Service, this is an action you need to take right now in order to at least get ahead of it, to make sure that your October check, it may be too late for October, but at least your November check comes in on time. So let's talk about it. So Go Direct, as you can see at the top, it says still getting paper checks, act today. To protect you against rising mail theft and financial fraud, the federal government will stop sending paper checks after September the 30th, except in limited cases. Federal benefit payments are required to be electronically made through direct deposit to a bank or credit union, or with the Direct Express debit card. So, first, let's start with the two steps you have to take if you are getting paper checks. The first one is that you have two options. You either have to go get a bank account with a local bank or credit union, or you can get the Direct Express debit card, which is a government backed debit card that allows you to receive your federal benefit payments electronically. So let's read some more about how you can make that happen. Well, here it is. So, how do you enroll in electronic payment with your Social Security Administration? Well, there are three different ways to do that. You can click, if you go to the website, godirect.gov, you can enroll directly by clicking on that link and then enroll today for direct deposit into your checking or savings account. Or you can call 1-877-874-6347 to enroll direct deposit or to get a Direct Express debit card. Or you can download the form, complete it, and mail it in with the appropriate information. So, what appropriate information do you need? Well, it's all stated here. To enroll in direct deposit, you'll be asked to provide the following information: Social Security number, information from your most recent federal benefit check. So, your Social Security, your Social Security check or disability check, there is information on there that you're going to need to provide that identifies you as the recipient of a federal benefit payment. So that's critical. And then you're going to need your financial institution's routing number and account number. So the checking account or savings account you created with your local bank or credit union, you're going to need that checking account number and routing number for the bank. And then finally, um, you know, a lot of people don't know where this information is. So they've shown you on the screen where to find your routing number and your account number. And if you have a benefit check, it shows you your federal benefit check number. That's the information you're going to need. And then the amount of your benefit check. Those two critical information you would have to collect from your federal benefit payment. And they've shown you on the screen what that looks like and where exactly to look. Now, the next thing is if you want to get a Direct Express debit card, which is a government backed debit card that allows you to get your federal benefit payments electronically, you would have to call 1-877-874-6347 to enroll. Remember, it is backed by the Treasury Department. So you're going to be calling the U.S. Treasury Department Electronic Payment Solutions Center in order to sign up for the Direct Express debit card. You're going to need your Social Security number. You're going to need information from your most recent federal benefits check and your date of birth. So those are the things that you're going to need in order to sign up for the Direct Express debit card. Now, very quickly, I am going to take you to the Direct Express debit card website so that you can see what the Direct Express debit card looks like and the fact that it is a government-backed debit card and it is an option to receive your federal benefits payment. But before I do that, let me talk about the number that you see on your screen. If you want to stay up to date on everything that is happening, changes that are happening with Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other personal finance issues in and out of Congress that may affect your retirement, your benefits, your personal finances as a senior, text the word insider to 443-293-0080. You can do it now, and you'll be added to my text list. That way, when I send out text messages to alert people about breaking news, you are the first to get it. Now, not only do I send you information that you need to know, I also give you the context behind the information. How does this information affect you, your benefits, your retirement, your personal finances? That's what you get by joining my text list. So text the word insider to 443-293-0080. Now let's go to the Direct Express debit card website so that you can see what the card looks like. And if you are currently enrolled in direct deposit and you're getting a lot of fees with your bank, maybe the Direct Express debit card may be a way to go because it does not have a lot of fees. Unlike other prepaid debit cards, this is backed by the federal government and it's a MasterCard. You can use it as any regular MasterCard. Um, a lot of people do not know this, but there's a whole bunch of federal benefit payments that can be received through the Direct Express debit card, including Social Security benefits, disability benefits, and SSI benefits. Now, when it comes to fees, there's a lot of services that are free when it comes to the Direct Express debit card. All these services that are listed here that many prepaid debit cards charge for are free when you use the Direct Express debit card. And then there are services that come with fees, and the fees are very reasonable because they were negotiated by the federal government to make sure that seniors are not being taken advantage of by a prepaid debit card that is supposed to help them get their benefit payments electronically, because the government has shut down the option to get your benefit payments by check. So if you have any questions at all about this particular story, about moving from paper checks to electronic payments, or about the Direct Express debit card, or about how to sign up for direct deposit, let me know in the comment section below. So that's the first big change that happened this year that you need to know about. Now, the second change is the big beautiful bill and the $6,000 tax credit that seniors now have the benefit of enjoying. And now that we are wrapping up the year, it's important to understand how is this going to affect you and who qualifies for this. This brought a lot of confusion because a lot of seniors think they're eligible for the big beautiful bill benefits, and then they find out that they're not, because there's income thresholds that you absolutely have to meet in order to be able to claim those benefits anyway. So let me go through that and explain it to you in plain language so that you can follow and figure out if you are eligible for the big beautiful bill tax, the $6,000 tax credit that you've heard about, that everybody has been talking about. Well, let's find out who is eligible and what income qualifies. All right, so I have my screen ready. Let's go to that and let's talk about it. So you may know that President Trump passed the big beautiful bill as his signature legislation. Is going to have profound effects. Now, let me digress a little bit. I created a guide about the big beautiful bill, and let me share my screen again. If you're not part of our community, I created a senior community where I am over 200 seniors have already joined. It's a paid community, but here's one thing you get with that community is that you get all my guides that I have released that are paid guides that you get for free. And one of them is a 20-page guide on the big beautiful bill and how it affects seniors. If you want to check it out, if you want to check that community out, go to school.com/benefits insider. I'm going to put it in the description to this video, and in the comment section, I'm going to pin it. So it's a brand new community. I'm excited. I've been spending a lot of time there creating videos for seniors, answering questions directly to people who are asking me questions. I think you should be there too. But that is how to join. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I created a guide about the big beautiful bill that explains how it affects seniors and their finances. So if you want details about that, that is how to get that. But let's go back to what I was talking about. I wanted to explain to you how the big beautiful bill affects you and how you can figure out if you qualify for the tax credit, because that's the biggest part for seniors, because the president said he has eliminated taxes on Social Security. And so, the question is, who is then eligible for that benefit? So this chart that you see on your screen is a summary of how you can figure out if you are eligible. And so I'm going to remove the phone number from the screen so that you can see everything clearly. And then let's talk about it. So what you see on your screen is 3 different charts. And it starts with a single person. So if you're a senior citizen and you're single and you are age 65 plus, you have to make $23,750 in order to be able to even claim a dime from the $6,000 tax credit. Why? Because there are 3 different tax credits that have been stacked on top of each other. So if you don't make more than $23,750, you cannot claim the $6,000 that the president is talking about. And that is the problem with the big beautiful bill, because half of seniors are not eligible for this, because a good majority of seniors on Social Security do not make $23,750 a year. And so that's the tax credit does not benefit them. So if the president and Congress really want to put money into the pockets of seniors, it has to be through a direct stimulus check and not through a tax credit, because it doesn't benefit half of seniors because they don't make enough money to have taxable income to be able to deduct tax deductions. And so if you are a single person and you make $23,750, then you're eligible. If you are married or filing jointly and both spouses are 65 plus, then you have to make $46,700 in order to enjoy the big beautiful bill tax deduction, the $6,000 tax deduction. So as a couple, you get $12,000. If you are married filing jointly, but one spouse is over 65 and the other is not, then you have to make $39,100 in order to be able to enjoy the tax deduction. And here's the thing: these tax deductions are not forever. They are only lasting during the president's term. So 2028, we're going to be back here again talking about seniors and taxes, because those taxes are going to go back up after the president's term is over in 2028. And so it's not a permanent solution. It's not a permanent tax relief for seniors. It doesn't completely eliminate taxes on Social Security. And the kicker is that half of seniors don't even qualify for it. So what I'm about to talk to you next is the future. 2026, what can you expect? The first thing is cost of living adjustment. Now, you may know that Social Security cost of living adjustment is going to be announced on October the 15th. There is some debate whether that's going to happen because of the government shutdown, but let's assume that is going to happen. What are you going to get and how much is it going to affect you? Well, there are estimates out there about how much your cost of living adjustment is going to be in January, and I have details of that for you. So essentially, seniors are going to get about a 2.7% Social Security increase. And that is from the Reliable Senior Citizens League. They are the advocacy group for seniors that have been reliably accurate on predicting Social Security cost of living adjustment. So everybody just goes to their website to find it. And so that's what they are saying. And they actually, on their website right now, have a COLA watch. It means that they are counting down to when your cost of living adjustment is going to be announced. And so how many days do we have before your COLA is announced? Let's go to the senior citizens website and you can see it right there. 7 days, 7 days, and their prediction has not changed. So let me make sure that they are still saying that it is yep, here we go. So right there, that's where I got my data from. It is still 2.7%. What does that translate into? It means that you're going to get about $50 a month increase if you're on Social Security retirement benefits, and about $29 if you are on SSDI, and maybe about $10 increase if you're on SSI. That is the Social Security increase. And of course, that is not enough. And I know, and that's what I want to talk to you about the rest of this video. So, what is going to happen? How are seniors going to get an increase in 2026? Well, there are three different bills that I think are going to make that happen. And so let's talk about it. So, the first bill is going to fix your cost of living adjustment. And right now, the COLA hasn't matched inflation since 15 years. It's been 15 years since COLA has really matched inflation. So what essentially means that seniors are not getting the money that they deserve, because every year the COLA you're getting is not really, helping. And then on top of that, you have medical inflation that is taking up a lot of your money. Next year, your Medicare Part B premiums are going to be through the roof. Medicare Part B premium is 11%. It's going to go up by 11%. Medicare Part B deductible is going to go up by 12%. So essentially, seniors need a break. They need an increase. And so where are they going to get it from? Well, I'm going to share with you a bill that I have been talking about for months now, that I'm very hopeful about, that is going to put more money in your pocket. Specifically, it's going to put, number one, a $200 increase across the board right away. And then number two, if you're getting less than $1,300 in Social Security benefits, it is going to put an extra $660 in your pocket. And then number three is going to fix the cost of living adjustment calculation so that seniors are getting their fair share based on inflation that seniors are experiencing. And that bill is called the Social Security Expansion Act. So if you are a senior citizen and you are at a town hall meeting, you are talking to your congressperson, your senator, your congressman, and they come here and they're telling you all these things, that all these plans that they have in order to make a change. You should ask them about the Social Security Expansion Act, because that is the single bill that I believe is going to bring real relief next year for seniors. Why? Because it's going to fix COLA so that you don't feel every year you get your cost of living adjustment that your Medicare premiums are taking half of it, and the balance is not enough for you to see a meaningful increase in your income. Number two, if you're getting the minimum benefit, now they're going to match you to 125% of the federal poverty level. Now, why is that important? Well, the 125% of the federal poverty level means that if you're a senior citizen and you're getting the bare minimum in Social Security benefits, your benefit is going to go up substantially. How substantial? Well, I'm going to share with you in a second. Once I can locate the particular place I saved this. But my point is that you are going to see a significant increase in your Social Security benefit if this passes. And so, what I've been telling seniors all year is that if your congressperson comes in and they are running their mouth about all the great things that they want to do, you should ask them about the Social Security Expansion Act and what they are going to do about it. What is their position on the Social Security Expansion Act? Because if you're getting the minimum benefit or you're getting less than $1,300 in Social Security, they're going to bump you to $19,562 in 2025 numbers. And each year, when the federal poverty level increases, your Social Security benefit increases along with it. That is why it is important that you advocate for the Social Security Expansion Act, because not only is it going to give everybody a $200 increase across the board, not only is it going to give people who are getting the minimum benefit a $660 bump to get you to 125% of the federal poverty level, but it's also going to fix your COLA so that when there's annual Social Security increases, that it is fair to seniors. All right, guys, now let's talk about Medicare. We are in open enrollment, and a lot is changing with Medicare. A lot. So stay with me here, because a lot of seniors are not even aware that Medicare, changes are happening that could impact your benefits, not only how much you get in benefits, but also, the coverage that you have, and whether it's enough for you. So I am on a mission to help 100,000 seniors get peace of mind this season, this open enrollment season, about Medicare. Why am I doing that? Because you've earned it, and you might as well get the best out of it. But there's so many changes happening that if you are not on top of it, you will lose benefits, and the government is not going to care. And so what I'm doing is I'm educating you through videos. I'm creating and sharing with you important information through guides that I'm releasing for free. And then I'm connecting you to the best Medicare resources and support. Now, 90% of all seniors are in the wrong Medicare plan. Why? Because there's 24,000 plans out there to sort through. And so during this open enrollment season, if you want to avoid being a victim of these scary headlines where insurance plans, Medicare plans are being dropped left and right, changes are happening that seniors don't even know about, then here's the thing. Call our partner, Chapter Medicare, because Chapter, has helped over 2,000 of our viewers with their Medicare plan, and they can help you too. And that peace of mind that I'm talking about regarding Medicare, that is what I'm talking about. Somebody that is in your corner, that is not there to sell you anything, that wants to help look at your current Medicare plan and make sure that you're in the right plan that fits your needs. And if you're not, they will help you find the best plan that fits your needs. And why is that important? Well, first of all, when you call them, you're speaking to real licensed agents who I said are going to want to be, they want to be in your corner. They're not there to push anybody's plan. They're there to figure out what is in your local area that fits the kind of plan that you're looking for. And then they will share that with you. And they are A plus rated with the Better Business Bureau, 5-star reviews that we've received from people that we've sent to them that have had a great experience with them, that they've been able to help get the right benefit, the right Medicare benefit for them. So during this open enrollment season where everything is changing, where we're looking at every plan again, you want to make sure that your current plan fits your need. And these are the guys that are going to help you do that, because this is the window. You have a small window to make a change, and they will look at your plan. If you're in the right plan, they'll tell you. If you're not, they'll help you switch to a better plan. And so this is the window right here, October 15th to December the 7th, that you can make that change and get that peace of mind around Medicare that I'm talking about. So give them a call at 539-205-2147. Or if you rather that they call you, I'm putting a link in the comments. It's also in the description to this video. Fill out a form. It will take you a minute and they'll call you back. And then finally, remember I was talking about that community that I started. Let me share a little bit about that for you, because I think it's going to help a lot of you who have been struggling or feel lost regarding your retirement. You don't feel like you're getting the best benefit that you deserve. You don't think you're getting all the advantages and perks that you're entitled to. Well, my school community may be just what you need. And so let's talk about it. And so first, it starts with the fact that why am I doing this? Well, it's because there is more that I want to share with you. I want to give you access to me where you can ask me questions, your pressing questions that you need answered, and also be part of a community of seniors that are going the same place, that are trying to maximize their retirement, that are trying to stop missing out on benefits and perks that they deserve, and that are trying to achieve peace of mind about their retirement. And so this is the community. Is on the school platform, and it is there to help you get the retirement perks you deserve and minimize your stress and help you maximize. So one is for seniors over 55 plus, and I'm helping you unlock every dollar discount and advantage from Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and more. What do you get by being part of this paid community? Exclusive weekly videos from me, monthly money saving tips and senior discount, step-by-step resource guides. I told you about all the guides that I'm selling on my YouTube channel. You get all of them for free. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. Plus, live Q&A with me and a supportive community of seniors. These are some of the questions, the videos that I'm doing that are specific. You don't see these videos anywhere but on my school platform, because I'm trying to support this community live their best retirement, minimize their stress, and maximize their benefits. So you can ask me questions directly, like this person did, that I answered her in detail, specific to her question. And I record videos about breaking news and share it in the community. And then here are the guides. All these guides, you can see they have prices on them that I'm selling on my YouTube channel. You get all of that for free. And here are some examples. How to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month as a senior. A lot of seniors want to make extra cash. They don't know how. This guide helps you figure that out. Changes to Social Security and Medicare guide. AI. A lot of seniors want to play around with AI and just improve their well-being with AI. They don't know how. I created a guide to do that. Secrets to boosting your Social Security benefit. Even if you are getting Social Security right now, there are secrets you can take. There are steps you can take right now to get more money, to get your check to grow bigger. It's all in this guide. Banking resources. A lot of seniors struggle with finding banking services that are helpful to seniors, and I've put all of this in one guide. The Big Beautiful Bill, I mentioned that earlier. This is the guide I'm talking about. It explains everything about the Big Beautiful Bill and how it impacts seniors and your pocketbook. Senior discounts. What are the best senior discounts out there? It's all in here and it's updated regularly. I'm adding new discounts regularly to make this the best discount guide you can ever find anywhere on the internet. And so forth and so on. We have a debt payoff worksheet. We have, 15-minute guide that can help you figure out where all your money is going, and budget sheets that can help you. So guys, this is what the community looks like. You can see it is happening. There are a lot of people that are on there engaging with me and just trying to get the best out of their retirement. So if you want to be part of this community, go to school.com/benefits insider. I'll put it in the link and in the description to this video. This is a community that I'm very proud of. I'm very excited about. It's one of the best things I've done in 15 years of helping seniors get the best retirement they can get. So check it out and see if it's for you. So if you like what you heard today, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on another video tomorrow.